In case you weren't aware, Aaliyah's mother, Diane, is set to appear in a Beverly Hills court later this month to address allegations from her brother's company, Blackground Records. This contentious lawsuit was filed back in July 2024, accusing her of contractual fraud. The company claims that Diane entered into a confidential settlement and release agreement with Virgin Records in October 2003. According to this settlement, she agreed to give up her right to take legal action against Virgin Records and its past, present, and future affiliates. The lawsuit states that because the agreement was confidential, they were unaware of their status as beneficiaries because they were affiliates, but they believed Diane was fully cognizant and intentionally deceived them by concealing this fact. Therefore, they never would have given Diane a royalty check of $243,000 back in July 2021. In the lawsuit, they are requesting that Diane not only pay the money back in full, but they are demanding interest. Yes, they are asking for interest as well as punitive and exemplary damages. In addition, they also asked to be absolved of all claims and liabilities, required Diane to cover the legal expenses of this lawsuit, the nerve, and are open to any additional punishments the court finds quote-unquote proper. Yeah, Blackground is asking for the max punishment if victorious in this lawsuit. So even if the courts consider community service or even imprisonment quote-unquote proper, this fits into the punishment Blackground wants. I swear it'd be your own family. I mean, what is $243,000 to Blackground anyway? They trying to not give this poor woman another dime, present or future, with regards to her own daughter's music. Bad enough she can't benefit off her daughter's music, which explains the estate's protest not to support it when it was finally released. This woman gave birth to their ultimate golden goose, who even to this day is the sole reason the company's lights are still on. So, you mean to tell me Barry Blackground Hankerson, the same man who introduced Aaliyah to R. Kelly, the same man who infamously took out an insurance policy against Aaliyah days before she coincidentally passed away, failed to provide Aaliyah with a safe flight home, didn't pay a cent towards her body being returned home, didn't pay a cent towards the funeral, secured a $90 million settlement because of Aaliyah's demise.
Barry, when Aaliyah died for a wrongful death, he got paid $90 million for her death.
And shared absolutely nothing to the family that fans are aware of. Occasional waits to the last few hours of Aaliyah's birthday or death anniversary to even acknowledge the significance of the day, misspelt Aaliyah's name on a promotional flyer, and to this day has never, ever sent Aaliyah's gravesite a single rose petal, card, or any form of tribute to her gravesite. Meanwhile, he's watched as her family launched a MAC cosmetic line, a wax figure, and even a Barbie doll. Yet Blackground won't lift a finger to help get Aaliyah recognized on the Hollywood Walk of Fame or acknowledge her induction into the R&B Hall of Fame in her hometown of Detroit. Let's not also forget this is the same man who used Blackground money to terrorize his ex-girlfriend, Miss Pretty Young Tang, Kim Dang, all because she dumped him. He purchased Kim's place of employment, then terminated her, then used the company money to hire a private investigator to follow her around for 1 to 2 whole years. Yes, that Barry Blackground Hankerson.
And I was devastated. I immediately called Minister Farrakhan and asked him, could he call God? Could he talk to God? And he said, oh, my brother, nothing I can do.
It's a lot to process. They've been 20 years later.
I can never come to grips with she's gone. She's so wonderful.
So you mean to tell me, sir, you out here in public crying fake-ass crocodile tears on how you haven't spoken with your sister since Aaliyah's death, yet you do nothing, sir, to even mend that broken relationship? You will probably die alone with all the money you steal from Aaliyah's family and your own artists. You can spend $500,000 to terrorize an ex-girlfriend, which you still haven't paid even that lawsuit to this day, and even alter your company name, adding 2.0 to avoid that, but won't give $250,000 to your sister before either of you croak? This is the same Blackground that invested millions to promote Aaliyah's music on streaming platforms, all while simultaneously exploited her legacy to market their so-called new artist, who they called, quote-unquote, their new first lady, who, by the way, has since faded into obscurity.
To be honest with you, because When I had the stroke, it was so out of the blue and so sudden. For about an hour, I didn't know where I was. I was in some dark place, but
Wait, hold up. Did you say some dark place? Sorry to hear you had a stroke, but that doesn't sound like a heavenly place to me, sir. But I digress. All prayers to Mama Diane, especially seeing that Blackground used the state of California to file this lawsuit, which, per my 2-minute research, isn't the best situation for her because California supposedly is a very, quote-unquote, sue-happy gold mine with, quote-unquote, plaintiff-friendly judges. I think Diane's best fight is to prove that Blackground knew in some way they were beneficiaries. I'm no lawyer, so I don't know what her fight will be here, but she would need to bring her A game or possibly lose any future royalty payments regarding Ali's music for the rest of the estate's existence. This is overall just a sad, sad situation, and I am 1,000% sure Aaliyah never would have wanted any of this. And I almost believe Aaliyah's spirit hurts over this bitter family feud. It's truly heartbreaking how death and money can drive a wedge between family members. Do you stand with Diane? Do you think Blackground will win? Drop a comment on your thoughts. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure you follow Aaliyah Unleashed for more details on this as it unfolds. Take care, guys. Bye.